Manchester United have just lost to Rosenborg 1-0 in pre-season. Disappointing to lose, of course, even if it is pre-season. It's always disappointing to take a loss. We're Manchester United. We've got that winner's mentality. But, at the end of the day, it is only pre-season. So we're not going to beat ourselves up about it or anything. But it's always disappointing to lose. But at the end of the day, Vitek's a massive positive and probably the only positive to take out of that match, really, for us. We were literally defending the whole game, and if it wasn't for Vitek, we would have been absolutely battered in that game, if we're being honest. We would have been absolutely battered. But, Vitek massively saved us in that game 100%. I think there were just so many disappointing players in that game as well. There weren't really any standout players other than Vitek, really, to be fair. Outfield, it was pretty disappointing overall. Vitek was the only good player in the net, let's be real. So, I think Mason Mount has to be sold 100%. He does not fit into this Manchester United team. Even in a pre-season match, he can't do anything. And it was the same last pre-season as well. Even in pre-season, the guy's absolutely useless and can't find his position well. Even where, we do play him where he wants to play. There wasn't any Bruno today. So Mount got to play where he wanted to play. Still couldn't do his role in that central attacking midfield. Still couldn't do his role. So, it just tells you against Rosenborg as well. It's just not good enough for Mason Mount once again. Rashford, should be doing more against a side like Rosenborg. He should be absolutely skinning more than half their team. He should be skinning their whole defence, and he couldn't do anything today on the ball. Could not do anything. He was literally pocketed. It was not a good performance today by Marcus Rashford at all. I thought Casemiro was all right in that midfield. He played a few decent balls forward, but other times in the game, he was just giving the ball away so much. It was frustrating to watch. The overall game was frustrating to watch. And, it was just overly dull. It was just so ridiculously dull. And Vitek was just making some incredible saves throughout. Fair play to him. But, there was just no energy in that team today. And it wasn't great to watch. No matter what team we put out today, we should have been beaten Rosenborg. Even if it was a drunk Manchester United team, we should be beating Rosenborg. We should be beating Rosenborg, whatever their names are. We should be beating them, and we didn't. No matter what state our team's in, we should be beating them. We played our younger team in the second half. Still should have been beating them. That's the thing. And, we played some first team and bench players in that first half. Couldn't even get past it. Literally couldn't create enough chances whatsoever. I think Wheatley had one or two chances in that first half for us. That's about it. It wasn't great to watch. It was not a great watch for us whatsoever. We were just very static on the ball, held on to it for too long and just did nothing on it, really. There was no attacking urgency in the team. And yes, it's only pre-season. Players want to, keep fresh and want to stay fit for the season. But at the end of the day, though, we do expect us to be doing more against a team like Rosenborg, though. That's the thing, to be fair, though. But, Vitek's the positive to take out of it. What other youngster? I mean, I thought Ennis was decent overall, to be fair. He looked pretty quick. That was good to see from Ennis. I thought he was pretty good. I thought Bennett looked decent at the back in that second half. I think he's a positive to take out of it. I think Bennett's pretty good. Yeah, I thought Bennett was pretty promising today, but let's be real though, it's not this is Manchester United. It's not great to concede as much chances as we did today though. That's the thing. It's unacceptable to concede as many chances as we did today. And we weren't able to create anything. We never really ever came close to scoring. That's the disappointing thing. It's pretty embarrassing to say. We never came close to scoring in that game. It just was not good enough from us whatsoever. Even if it's pre-season, I don't care. I expect to see more from these players. You play for Manchester United, you should be beating Rosenborg. Disappointing stuff, to be fair. I mean, people might say I'm overreacting with it, but, I never want to see us lose. I never want to see Manchester United lose. It's not good no matter what, in my opinion. I know we didn't have our number one starting players in there today, but at the end of the day, our youngsters should be beating this team. They need to be doing more, in my opinion. And like players like Mason Mount, you should be thriving against Rosenborg. You should be absolutely thriving in a game like this. Rashford, these are games where these players who have been struggling the past season, not all like the past year, it's games they can thrive in to try and gain confidence before the season starts. And they're not helping themselves enough, in my opinion. They're not helping themselves before going into the season. So, it's there's negatives to take, so many negatives to take, even though it's pre-season. People say don't work yourselves up about it. These players need to do more if they want to gain confidence. As I said, players like Rashford, players like Mount, players like Casemiro, I don't know if he's definitely staying on or going. I don't know. It looks like Saudi Arabia might be putting in a bid. I don't know. But, at the end of the day, it's always disappointing to lose. But, we need to pick ourselves back up. We need to go again on the weekend. That's going to be interesting. We need to win the game. We need players to gain confidence. And with results like that against a nobody team, we're not going to gain confidence before the season starts. And pre-season is all about gaining the fitness, gaining confidence, and getting a good correct style of playing, seeing what players can really fit into the team. If some of our like players want to try and cement themselves in the team, they need to be playing well in pre-season. And we just didn't see any standout performance today apart from VTech. Simple as that. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for watching this video. Speak to you in a bit. Thanks for watching.